Hey everybody, welcome back to World of Warcraft TBC Classic. We're gonna head, I think, to the north here out of town. North and west. Probably just jump down here. And we're gonna be looking for Moongray's bucks because we need their hides. And Azure Snapdragon bulbs, which we're gonna find nestled against the pine trees in this area. We also need to kill one of the cougars or leopards or whatever they are, the Night Stalkers, because they're going to have an item that begins a quest if I remember correctly. So we need to be on the lookout for them as well. Here is what the Azure Snapdragons look like. Here we go, Infected Night Stalker Runt. That is what we need. It's not a cougar, it's not a panther, nor any other kind of cat. The crystal you found on the Night Stalker Runt's body appears to be a piece of the Exarch. This may help explain the unusual appearance and demeanor of some animals in this region. Take the crystal back to Azure Watch. The Exarch will surely want to know about this discovery. And we basically should do that right away, because it's going to give us a follow-up to kill some of these. Don't remember how many. Well, we can get a couple bucks on the way back, that's fine. And I will try to remember to skin most of these. I'm bound to forget one or two, but we'll try to remember. Alright, let's cross over here and then we have to go up. We can't get back up the way we came, I don't think. We might have found a way up over there. Too late now. You found what? Where? How did such a thing end up in the stomach of a Night Stalker? Could the debris from the crash have contaminated more beasts? I'm not going to make any excuses for what you found. This is clearly our fault. We had gotten reports of crushed crystal fragments showing up in the river to the east, but chose to ignore the implications. Now, we can either sit around on this island and cry about the tragedy that has befallen this land, or we can do something about it and prevent it from spreading. If you've got the stomach for it, I want you to go back into the wilds and kill as many of the infected Night Stalkers as you can. So like, that's how we stop it from spreading, is we just murder the entire species. Hey, we need to save this species from extinction. Go murder as many of them as you can find. There's no cure. There's no way to help. They've eaten little pieces of our ship, and now we have to kill them. Yeah, alright, let's go. Let's go wipe them all out. And by as many as possible, he meant 8. 8 of them, at least. I need to be turning my ruined leather scraps into leather at low levels. That's going to give us leatherworking skill ups. And it won't do that if we level up leatherworking at all, so only for a while will that give us any skill ups. Yeah, see. Guess I should get out of combat first. Is there anything we can make for ourselves that we actually need? We don't have any bracers on. We can make boots. Guess we might as well make all of it. Alright, not bad, not bad. Alright, let's get a little bit of mana back before we move on here. We've got all the buck hides that we need. We need one more Azure Snapdragon Bulb and 3 more Night Stalker runts. We're about to aggro this Timber Strider. Let's get out of there. We don't need them at all. Lots of failed attempts early on with leather working, or with skinning even. Alright, there's the last Snapdragon Bulb. 2 more runts to go. I see one over here. And we're actually getting close to the entrance to the Exodar. It's really sad when they resist our Earth Shock. Okay, that's all 3 quests done. Let's go ahead, we'll run back and turn them in. We could hearth back, but we're pretty close, so I'm gonna save the hearth. Let's see if we can actually get up on the reverse side here. If we can avoid having to go all the way around, that would be fine with me. Check a couple of more places. This looks likely. There we go. Yeah, that's much better than having to go around the whole lake. Oh, look at that. I've never seen these geysers going off before. Oh, that's cool. Nice. I didn't know they did that. That's very cool. Very impressive for 2007.
May the light embrace you.
Wonderful, you're turning into quite the hunter. I hope not. How would you like to look more like me? Well, here's your chance. While you were out hunting, I fashioned these items out of some buck hides. Hey, we can do that too. And yeah, we don't need your boots. We made ones that are just as good, if not better. But we will take the cloak.
May your days be long and your hardships few. Arcanon Poros.
Watch as the plant works its magic.
Safe journey.
Wake up, little creature. Where am I? What is this place? By the light of Elune, Eridar, cursed demons, what have you done to me? I have not come alone. We will fight you as we have in the past. And she's out. But how? We are not Eridar. She must know. If there are others like her, we must find them and explain.
Warm wishes to you.
The prophet spoke of this day, that on this island in this new world our allies would find us. We will be tested. They will ask that we pay for the sins of our fathers. At the time, I did not understand the meaning behind his words, but seeing this creature and her reaction to us, it is now coming into focus. The corruption of our people has been felt even here. Venture south, it is there that we found this being. Find its kin and tell them of our people.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
And a bunch of other quests have popped up now that we've hit level 8. Let's turn this in over here first.
The Legion's end draws near.
We'll take the mail boots to sell.
Remember the lessons of the past.
He has another quest that we can't take yet. And speaking of selling, I should probably do that now, before I forget. General goods.
I could help.
We're going to keep the ruined leather. We're going to keep the stag tenderloins.
You come back some.
We don't have a lot of bag space, so we're going to have to rectify that really soon.
Blessings upon you.
In the fevered dreams of our injured guest, she spoke of a fisherman, Cowlin, who was in some distress at Silvermyste Isle to the southwest, off the coast of Azuremyste. With all that has been happening, no one has had the opportunity to look into it, but I do feel a bit of worry. Perhaps there's something you can do.
Seek the path of the light.
Warm wishes.
I think I've cracked it. Orin points to the totem. All that we need to know about the Still Pine Furbolg language is imprinted on their totems. With just this rudimentary understanding of how their symbols work, we can study the totems and learn to communicate with the Furbolgs. I've written down the basics of the symbol matrix on this parchment. Study it, and then examine the totem. It should lead you to the next language totem. Oh yay! The language totem quest. We probably literally have to click the thing, don't we? We do have to click the thing, and the thing has a long channel. Teaches the user to better understand the Still Pine Furbolg symbols. The primer provides translation for the basic symbology of the Furbolg language. Totem has various primal markings. You see owls, bears, wolves, and stags carved into the surface. You notice strange collection of symbols that makes your mouth form the word Akida. You begin to read the totem, barely able to pronounce the awkward words and phrases. Slowly, words start to form in your head. You'd think that the totem is telling you to go up the nearby hill to the northeast. Up the hill we go. Let's do this first part of the totem quest. It's kind of going to lead us all over the place. I'm just going to follow this. The gist of it is that you need to know is that we're learning the language from each totem, and we're going to keep following it. The directions here. Across the river to the east. We should be able to safely get down over here. And then we'll head just straight east. I think it's a little bit north of the structure we can see here in the distance. And here is the totem of Tikti. This one is going to send us south along the river. And we have to head all the way south to the mouth of the river. All the way down here in this area. The markings identify another Furbolg den due west of here. You are able to expertly decipher the language on the totem and know that your destination is Bristlelim Village. Alright, this is going to spawn a little spirit. I am intentionally ignoring the spirit. I know it's there. I know that it would lead us. I'm going to ignore it for now. We're going to follow up with that later. For now, I'm going to head to meet up with the Alliance camp from whence the Night Elf came. That's what we're going to do now. We could follow the spirit, it moves pretty slow, and we can always head to the west all on our own later on. Not a big deal. Well, I was gonna try to help. As it turns out, we were about a second too late to do anything. And we don't have a res. Sad but true.
King's honor, friend.
You say that you found one of our crew and she's injured? I will send one of my crewmen to your village immediately. I wonder if this actually happens. Do we ever go back there and did he send somebody there?
Go with honor.
We'll find out. I am Admiral Odysseus of the Alliance Naval Command. Our ship was forced to port on your island due to an infestation of sorts. It's embarrassing to even talk about, but goblins somehow managed to stow away in the holds of both of my ships. Last night, while most of the ship's crew was asleep below decks, they struck. Stranger still, they took our navigation gear and jumped ship. They disappeared into the thicket east of here. Will you go in and search out our gear? We'll make for a strong gesture. Hey, aliens who just landed here. Yeah, our ship is kind of over there and we don't have our navigation gear. Kind alien. Evil Eridar, would you please start doing random fetch quests for us? Oh yeah, we're just an alien and everything, but yeah, we'll totally do this for you. No big deal. Like, it's so casual. They're just like, yeah, hey, now that we know there's aliens that have crashed here, can you do some stuff for us?
Hey there.
And then Cookie wants some crawler meats, which I suppose we can get along the way. I just find that really hilarious. That's his whole reaction. He's not shocked or terrified or, like, astonished. He's like, hey, we lost some stuff. Why don't you, like, go get it back? Like, what gives him the idea that we would do that for him? It would make a strong first impression. We're basically just a nobody. Like, why are we in charge of setting the first impression with the Alliance? I don't know. Seems like we probably have some leaders like Velen who could do that a little bit better than we could. Just throwing it out there. Alright, we'll get some more of those guys on the way back. For now, we're gonna head further to the east, find the goblins, and get the ship equipment back to Captain Odysseus here. Okay, these guys do run away, so we might want to be a little bit careful. Maybe pull them back just a tad. Like back here seems good. We could drop down Earthbind Totem. Not sure if it's really worth the mana or not, that one. Let's see. We're looking for items. There is the nautical map. And we're also looking for a compass. Kind of doubting it's going to be in the same area. It's probably going to be over here. Yeah, it looks like it's right here. I wonder if we're all going to be able to loot this, or if it's going to have to disappear and reappear every time one of us loots it. Yeah, that's annoying. Come on, get off it. Oh, really? Are you trolling me? Yeah, you're just going to stand there. Okay, yeah, please. Please. Carry on. It's fine. So if someone were to, like, stay in the non-looting position with the loot window up, it wouldn't let anybody else loot it? Seems a little bit precarious of a situation. Alright, let's grab a couple of these skittering crawlers as we head back. Ideally, we'll be able to finish this up. Although with a crummy drop rate, it could take longer than expected. That's always possible. So a lot of them out in the water. I don't really like underwater combats, but we're gonna go a little ways out here. 'Cause that's what it seems like they want us to do. Although we can drag it to the surface so that we're not slowly drowning. Although now we have to head back to land so that we can actually drink. So, fun times. I love that we can sit down to drink, but it doesn't register us as being underwater. Like, we could stay like this forever. And even though we're clearly underwater, we're never gonna drown. Are we like spurting blue blood when it hits us? Is that what's happening? Are you guys seeing that, or am I going crazy? Wow. Never noticed that before. Do we need to talk to this gnome yet? Engineer Spark, Overgrind, Envoy of Mechatorque? We don't need to talk to him yet, do we? I feel like he's for a quest later on. Let's go click on him just to make sure about that.
My, you're a tall one.
Can't you see that I'm busy? Yeah, he doesn't want to talk to us yet. I forget how he comes into play.
Greetings.
You're a resourceful one. With our navigation gear, we can figure out just how far we veered off course. But wait, what's this? There's something rolled up in the map. Let me see. These are orders from Mogul Razdunk of the Venture Company. According to these plans, they're here to strip mine the island of the crystal wreckage, then hijack our ships once they're finished. By Bronzebeard's bushy brow. This is why they forced us on the land? How could they know of our plans? I smell a traitor. I've wondered about it for some time now, but this proves it to be true. There's a traitor among us. The plans left behind by the goblins document the conspiracy. Since I don't know who it could be, I'm gonna need your help in finding the traitor. None of my crew can be trusted. If this is going to work, I'm gonna need a hollowed tree and leaves. Search near the loggers north of us for the tree. You'll need to find the leaves by yourself. Check the forest.
Or the Alliance.
Alright, fair enough.
Good day to you.
Here is the skittering crawler meat for Cookie. He gives us a little bit of food. That's awesome. we are going to take a break here, and next time we will pick up these quests, which will take us into some Night Elf ruins infested by Naga. So, should be interesting. As always, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate all the support. It does mean the world to me, so take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. We will see you back in Azeroth really soon. Bye now.